Hello, welcome to another day in the van. I don't know if you can hear it. It is pissing down. Absolutely horrible rainy day today, and the temperatures are dropping just slowly now. And by next Monday, I think we're gonna have our first, or Wednesday, we're gonna have our first frosty night, -1. That's gonna be fun. It was always the goal of mine to work with animals, and I didn't know how I'm gonna be able to work with animals. My whole life was evolving around just making the money in a 9 to 5. That was just my whole life. And deep down I knew I needed to do something that was heartfelt, that I wanted to do, and it's always drawn me back to animals. I wanted to have animals myself, and I had the ability, or still have the ability, to notice things with animals and dogs that other people wouldn't really notice. And trying to find a good lighting in here is just difficult on days like that. Yeah, so over the years I was going back and forth. I had my own cats, I had a 9 to 5, I was working factory jobs all the time, and over the past 5 years I was trying to make it work on a laptop, making loads of money, and then doing good with the money that I'm earning, aka bringing it to shelters and volunteering there and helping the dogs out there and stuff like that. And it just didn't turn out that way. It turned out the opposite. What I realized in the past few weeks is something came up in my life, and I had to make a decision of how I'm going to continue, because the way I was working, the way I was doing things just did not work out. So what I was trying to do, or what I was doing then, as I said, this needs to have a cut. I need to know where I'm going next. I need to figure out the way that I want to work for the rest of my life, and not jumping from one trial to the next and see what sticks, what doesn't. I had enough of it, and I really want to continue with what I want to do instead of just doing trial and error. So that led me on a discovery path of finding my own purpose and doing affirmations in order to know where I want to go and get my mindset back, get my confidence back, get my positivity back, get my strength back. And it worked out really good. Over the past few weeks I have undergone a very big transformation internally, and I can really feel this. Like, my positive energy is just flowing out of me. I am no longer sitting down crying, don't know what to do, and it was a horrible time to be in, and I don't want to have this anymore. And I told myself I will no longer have this, and here we are. I'm more confident than ever, which led me to the fact I need to find my purpose. And which I kind of knew in the back of my head, I want to work with animals, but I did not know how to make it work, really work. And through other circumstances that are coming up at the moment, it leads me to, I need to make a cut, I need to move on with something real. And that means I really want to go into working with animals and doing the crafty bits on the side, like my crocheting. So my goal is, basically, I want to start working with shelters and sitting with dogs. That's what I really would like to do. Sit with the dogs, get to know their personalities, and get to know them, their stories, and really help them to get better if they're in a bad position at the moment. And that's really what I want to do, and help the animal shelter to get more publicity, to get more awareness of the shelter, of what they're doing, of the dogs, get them adopted. And with my animal communication training, I can really intensify or train my knowledge about it and help thousands and thousands of dogs that way. And this is really what I want to do. So my mission is to start this journey of working with animals, is literally collaborating with shelters, volunteer there, sit with the dogs, and hopefully get them adopted. And learning a lot from the dogs and about animal communication and behavior along the way. And to do that, to kickstart this project, unfortunately I won't be able to do this with my own funds. I don't have enough funds in order to start this. I'm not taking this video lightly. It took me a few days in order to start the video, do the video, because I didn't know how this mission is going to come across. And I would never ask anyone for money. Over the years, I never have asked anyone for money. And it's very hard for me to do this video in order to get my journey started. I wanted to do it with my own funds, I'm just not able to. And due to the circumstances I'm in at the moment, it means I need outside help in order to get this kick started. So that means I would need your help. I have started a GoFundMe page, which I link in the first link in the description and in the comments. So it's all listed on there, what my actual goal is, what I want to do, and what your funds are going to be used for. Like I said, I'm not taking this lightly. I have thought hard and intensely about this step, and if I could, I would do it with my own funds, but I'm not able to. So if you want help me to get this started, I am now in progress of emailing shelters that would like my help in this situation and would like me to sit with the dogs and help them. And I will, if you donate, if you help me kickstart that journey, I obviously will film the processes. I will take you along the way. I will take you along the journey, and so you know where your funds are going. So I show you the processes. I show you obviously sitting with the dogs. I show you what I do with them, how the dog's reacting, and this sorts. And yeah, if you're interested in me doing this, if you want to help me kickstart this journey and helping dogs and even donate to the shelters, just pop in the description. I have the link in the first is the first link in the description and the comments, so you won't miss it. But anyway, just read through that if you're interested in helping me out with this. And I would really, really, really appreciate if you guys would be able to help me out with this. And that would help me, instead of having to stay on the side of the road and hope for the best and do my crochets and do my personal art and stuff and learning about animal communication. It would be, I thought, a better cause for me to go from one shelter to the next and sit with dogs and help them out, and help the shelter out as well to get more exposure online. So that is my mission, and I hope you're with me. If you're not, that's totally fine. You're not obliged to do so. I can totally understand if you're like, oh, what does she want? Seriously. I totally understand that, but this is my situation for now, and I'm really grateful if you do support my journey, my mission of doing this. And once a shelter agrees with the things that I would like to do, or if we find an agreement of how to do it, probably I'm gonna have to be a volunteer, which is absolutely fine. Once I start that, I will be able to start obviously filming the process and keep you informed via YouTube. And as well, if that project rolls on, I will involve sponsors. I will contact sponsors in order for you guys to be able to donate treats and necessities, basically, directly to the shelter. So that is my plan, as well as my animal communication training, as well as I have also put up my art, my wall art. I have it put up. I wanted to do an Etsy shop, but that was not possible in my financial situation right now. Etsy is demanding a little bit too much money for my situation. So I have put it on eBay, and it will only be available UK-wide as this stuff involves hazel, and I can't ship that overseas because that's environmental stuff. UK-wide is possible, but unfortunately not overseas. And I will start crocheting things and will put them up on my eBay as well, so you can purchase these things. And a 10% of every purchase that you make in there is going directly to a shelter. That's already linked with my eBay product page, with the product page itself. So you're doing a good cause there as well when you purchase one of those products. As well as with my digital products, I will collect £1 of each sale and will give that to a shelter as well. So if you're interested in my digital products, they are down in the description as well. I have one wellness journal and one rescue dog guide and planner. And if you want to purchase those and do something for a good cause, they are down in the description as well. So I have a few methods of how to support shelters, and I hope you're with me and support my cause that way. I wanted to keep this video really short, but unfortunately it's gone a bit longer. Anyway, I appreciate you being here, and thank you for supporting my journey if you do.